Well folks, the grand oil painting has finally resurfaced back from the framer, and boy is it absolutely stunning. Considering the world we live in today, where everything is digital and computerized, your typical CGI art pales in comparison to something like this. This is truly a gem to behold, and I cannot wait to share it with you. But before I unravel it, I want to give a quick shout out to Mike over at the MTG Art Market Facebook group and the original artist, Aaron B. Miller. I've been following his presence in the MTG art scene for quite some time, and when I saw this on the Facebook group, I could not pass up on the opportunity. So, without further ado, let's unravel this amazing piece of art. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, reflections of Littjara from the recent Kaldheim set. Just a truly phenomenal piece all around. You can see the impressions from the artist, his imagination, his strokes on the actual painting, and how it depicts texture. It's truly just all around an amazing piece of art, and I feel like the camera doesn't even do it justice. Now, of course, this being the first piece of art I've ever owned, it took me a really long time to find a perfect frame and understand how to mount it. Now again, this is an oil paint on linen, so I could have either dry mounted it or stretched it on a stretcher. Originally, the actual artist had recommended archival dry mounting. However, someone at the MTG Art Market community responded to my post and highly encouraged stretching it to preserve the original artwork. Now again, this is to your preference, but what that means essentially is if someone wanted to purchase this piece of art but let go of the frame as well as the stretcher or the wooden backing beneath the actual oil painting, they could do so. If I were to dry mount it, it would be a permanent attachment to the backboard. I think it would have been foam or something, about maybe a 1/4 inch thick. The stretcher over here is 5/8. So it took me some time to pick on the frame. They had over 500 frames. I was there for about 2 hours. Corner pieces, I'm sure a lot of you are aware of that. I narrowed it down to 3. My gut told me to go with this one, and I don't think I disappointed. So this is definitely going to be the centerpiece to my room, and just it resonates with me again because of the whole Chrono Cross art. Now before I wrap up this video, I just want to do a quick recap. This was a collection that I had purchased, and it included the original color sketch, which you've just seen, before the artist would paint the original painting to submit to WotC. Now the last piece of the collection finally arrived from Aaron himself, and that would be the clay sculpture that he handcrafted to sort of set the artistic styles or cues. So here's the base for the clay statue, and now let's open it up. Okay. May take several attempts here. Okay, almost lost my footing, or handing, I guess. Okay, what do we have here? Another bubble wrapped baby. Good old bubble wrap. Don't you love this stuff? You would think after 100 years, the invention still exists. Call it ancient technology. I call it stuff that is annoying but works. I guess recently they invented those sealed air pockets It sort of minimizes the amount of plastic used up, but again, I am no environmentalist, so don't take my word on it. Okay, easy does it. Boy, this thing is pretty out there. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Let me just. The bubble wrap just doesn't want to leave the spotlight. Okay. This is freaking awesome. Okay. Guys. Do you see that? Do you not see that? Aaron B. Miller, congratulations, my man. You truly outdid yourself on this one. You truly outdid yourself on this one. I mean, look at the detail. Holy smokes. I'm speechless. Wow. Yeah, this is an artist at work. This is a professional artist at work, ladies and gentlemen. This is how things should be done. This is true love for their craft. And boy, oh boy, does this show. I guess I'll kind of give my closing remarks here. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Because I do not know how to operate a camera, nor do I know how to store footage, me being the Timmy that I am, lost a majority of the film that I put together prior to receiving the painting back from the framer. So I just wanted to address some of the main takeaways I want to impart onto you. And here's my little adjunct to the, I guess, the end of the video. The first takeaway, by no means am I a financial advisor. Again, as with all my other videos, do not take this information as financial advice. It is purely for informational and educational purposes only, and entertainment if you're into that kind of stuff for entertainment purposes. But I digress. So the first takeaway I want to address is basically the MTG Art Market is now the new substitute for booster box investing. Especially with the legacy and vintage era boxes, the prices are sort of equivocal. So you sort of pick and choose. And as well as the scarcity and the availability in the market, especially in today's market, I think Rudy just released a video, again, describing the market condition with regards to the stronghold boxes. This being the case, and art being an original one of, you can pick and choose which you would like to invest. Again, I stick to what I know, and what I know best are sealed booster boxes. However, this is an avenue that I've done my research in and sort of made an thorough investment when I picked up what you see above me right here. So not only was I a fan of the game, a fan of the art work back then, I'm now able to basically transition into that avenue of investing in the collectibles market. I'm not at the fine art level yet. I'm not a Rudy Big Shot with millions of dollars yet to gamble on the next Picasso, but I'll take what I can get, which is very, very close to that MTG art. So the second takeaway I want to address on this video is pretty much the art market is a lot less liquid than the booster box market. So if you're going to make a commitment in purchasing, which I do recommend once again because it sort of helps out the game as well. So if you're a fan of the game, do not feel like this is a daunting step in investing or just purely collecting. It's definitely something that has different price ranges, and if it's within your budget, I would say consider it. But going back before I was on a tangent, yes, it is a lot less liquid to find a suitable, don't want to get scammed here, Timmy, a suitable buyer for your artwork. Now, the other thing is, just like with Magic in general, or any other, I guess, TCG collectible, or any collectible for that matter, emotions will eventually start to surface, and irrational decision making will pursue. So you want to be extra careful not to let emotions sort of dictate any financial purchases. So that's my sort of second takeaway of the video. I just wanted to get that out there. I sort of talked about all of the above while I was unboxing the package from the great Aaron B. Miller. So that footage is in the lost archives of the Jaymorz Collectibles history. However, I hope I did some justice in showing you the framed artwork as well as the statue, or sculpture rather, and the color sketch. So with that being said, totally excited to partake in this MTG Art Market journey, and I hope to see a lot of new faces, but also have the continual guidance of a lot of the notable collectors out there as well. They're great people. Again, if you're new, just like I was, join the market group on Facebook and say hi. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next Jaymorz Collectibles.